Imagine this, it's Sunday night and you're staring at a blank calendar like it personally offended you. If you have ADHD, this might sound familiar. You sit down to try and plan your week and your brain just shuts down from overwhelm. But here's what changed everything for me. AI became my second brain, and in the next 10 minutes, I'll show you the exact system that took me from Sunday night panic to Monday morning motivation. I'm Ryan, and if you're new here, this channel is all about using AI to simplify your life, especially if your brain works a little differently than everyone else's. Now, before we dive in, let me be completely honest with you. I used to be absolutely awful at planning, like catastrophically bad. I'd either spend way too much time creating these elaborate color coded systems that I'd use for a few weeks and then completely abandon, or I'd wing it completely and spend every day feeling like I was playing catch up with my own life. But here's the thing that will blow your mind by the end of this video. The system I'm about to show you takes less than 20 minutes each week, uses completely free tools, and actually works with your ADHD brain instead of against it. So let's start from the beginning. This is what my Sunday evenings used to look like. I'd sit down at my desk with a clear plan, open up my calendar, and then sit there staring at the screen, feeling completely overwhelmed. I'd think, okay, cool. This week I need to finish my script for my next video, sort out my finances, add more weight to my workout, drive Charlie to childcare. Oh, and I also need to watch a new episode of One Piece. Then my brain would just freeze. Too many decisions, too much to do, and not enough time in the week to do it. And here's what makes this even worse for ADHD brains. We experience something called time blindness. 20 minutes can feel like 2 hours, and 2 hours can feel like 20 minutes. I'd either spend hours creating an impossibly detailed plan that didn't realistically work, or I'd give up completely and just hope that future me would somehow figure it out. Spoiler alert, he didn't. I did ask him very nicely though. This cycle went on for years, and I would read different productivity books, I'd watch countless YouTube videos on time management, and I'd always just sit there thinking, yeah, this probably works for most people, but it definitely doesn't work for me. It's not that these methods don't work for people with ADHD, it's just that we need different tools to most people. Instead of fighting my brain's natural patterns, I found tools that support how I think and process information. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. I've actually created a free Notion template with 10 ADHD-friendly AI prompts that help you take action on everything I'm about to show you. Links down in the description below. All right, so here's my complete AI planning system. And when I say complete, I mean this is literally everything I do to plan out my weeks. I open up ChatGPT, I tell it everything about my current daily schedule, then I ask it to analyze everything I've told it and to create the most balanced weekly routine possible where I still have time to do everything I need to while still being a good dad, being a content creator, and still smashing it at the gym. And here's a bonus tip. Whenever I ask ChatGPT something important, I'll start my prompt by asking it if it can turn my prompt into a super prompt. That way it ensures that I've given it all of the information it needs in the most efficient layout possible. And this makes such a big difference to the results. After I've reviewed and tweaked everything, I will literally just open up Notion calendar and put everything in there. Yes, Notion has a calendar. It's pretty cool. I actually started using Google Calendar and then synced everything over to Notion because it works better for me. It means I have my calendar and my life organizer all in the same place, and any tasks I add in Notion also show up on my calendar. And that is pretty much it. ChatGPT and Notion, both of which are completely free to use. Like I said, I could spend a few hours building some sort of perfect system with 10 different AI tools. But for me, the simpler the system, the better it works for me and my ADHD. All right, let me show you what this actually looks like in my real calendar. I start each day at 5 a.m. with 10 minutes of meditation and a full body stretch routine to prepare for the day. After that, it's workout time. I lift weights at the gym on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I do high intensity interval training at home on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Weekends are a bit more flexible, like shadow boxing or running if I feel up to it. I even ran a half marathon last year. I'm not doing that again. After training, I will have a quick shower, tidy up, and help Charlie to be up and ready. I usually drop Charlie off at childcare around 7, then grab breakfast, watch a bit of anime, and start work around 8. At lunchtime, I will pick Charlie up, help him settle for his nap, and have a quick bite to eat. After work ends, I'll dive into content creation for an hour. I'm actually building a new AI-powered YouTube workflow, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to see a future video on that. Evenings are blocked off for family time. We eat dinner together, play, and spend quality time with Charlie. I love this part of the day more than anything. You know, even when he's trying to climb me like a human jungle gym. Then it's bath and bedtime for Charlie, not for me. Once he's asleep, me and Kaylee wind down, play some games, watch TV. By 8:30, I'm into my own wind down routine. bit of reading on my Kindle, journaling in Notion, and 10 minutes of meditation before I sleep. And that is pretty much a realistic day in my life right now. I try and keep the weekends a bit more flexible as we're always going on new adventures and taking Charlie to new places for fun days out. And yes, I know it sounds busy. I know it sounds like a lot. But when you're a dad, you work full time and you're trying to build a successful YouTube channel, you don't really get a lot of free time. So making the most of the time that you do have is essential. Here's what I want you to take away from this video. If you have ADHD like me, you just need tools that work with your brain instead of against it. Remember, the best planning system is the one you will actually use. If something in my system doesn't work for you, adapt it. The point isn't to copy my approach exactly, it's to find what works best for you. But here's the thing, having a great planning system means nothing if you can't stay focused when it's time to get to work. That's why you need to watch this video next, where I show you 5 AI tools that finally help my ADHD brain to focus.